Okay, good, good, good. I have the fan on. It might be kind of loud in my background. But I am loud. Live. I can turn this down. Turn my mic up. I think the last stream that I did, I was playing Final Fantasy 15, so I turned my mic down so people could hear the game. That's probably why, but we're back. It's been nearly a month since I last streamed, but we're live. Thank you, Twee. Hello, hello. I was gonna do a bigger announcement, and actually I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I was fixing my desk, and when I finished I was tired, so yeah, we're streaming today. And I miss streaming. It's been 84 years, and I have a lot to talk about. And since I'm kind of just bad at sitting in place and talking, I'm gonna probably be playing some Hytale while I yap about where I've been for the last 4 weeks. Well, 3.5 weeks. When was my last stream? It might have been a month. Yeah, I spent a lot of putting my desk together. Oh, I forgot I never took a picture of my setup for you guys, although I still didn't really put my lights up properly. Oh my god, it's alive. Hello. Yeah, it's been a hell of 3 weeks. Everything that went wrong could go wrong. I'm in a commercial. Well, I'm not quite ready to start yet. Yeah, if people want to consider supporting the stream, ads do help support my stream. They're all hooked up, I see. Yeah, everything that went wrong with my move. Well, everything that could go wrong with my move did go wrong with my move, so let's go to Blue Sky, and I guess I'll make a little post here. But yeah, I should be back, somewhat consistently. I'm not quite at the point where I want to have it scheduled yet, but that should be coming soon, hopefully. But it's good to be back, y'all. Right. Have iPad. I was expecting my OBS to be really messed up, so some redeems might not work. But we're back. Despite the scuff, which, yeah, there's a lot to talk about, so I don't want to waste too much time. Oh, hello, T1. Welcome, welcome. Do the Blue Sky post. I probably could have did more to announce things, but I'm kind of a person that doesn't really like to announce things. I just kind of want to do them, which is kind of bad as a streamer, but it is what it is. Okay. I think everything is good. I sent the post. Discord still seems to be working. I probably could have gotten some more water, but that's fine. We'll just hop in. I'm not sure how long I'll go tonight. The last time that I streamed was on the 16th, so it's not quite been a month yet. Because ideally, after I moved, I should have been back that same weekend. Well, the next weekend, but that did not happen. And I have a reason for why that didn't happen that we're going to get to in a second, but I'm setting a couple things up. And then we'll get back into it. Yeah, thank you guys for showing up. I didn't think anyone would. Okay. Alrighty. Since I don't really like doing just chatting streams and I don't really feel like drawing, I'm just gonna play Pytale. Oh, story, excited for chat to learn about it. You guys will be entertained. Like, I've been someone who's moved a lot, especially as a kid. Honestly, the past few years have been the least amount of time that I've moved. Which I still technically moved twice in, like, the past 5 years. But, yeah, 1 second, chat, 1 second. Surely this game capture will work. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Twee. 5 subs, that's sweet. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. W Twee, we love our Oilers in chat. It's very, very, very sweet. Also, hi Deadbolt. Welcome back, and y'all love some love after all the crap that happened. Thank you so much. But yeah. I in my mind I had it sort of planned about what I wanted to do when I came back to streaming, but that did not happen. So we're gonna run around in Hytale, and I'll probably like yap for the next hour or two. I'm a little tired, but I wanted to stream. I didn't want to push it off anymore. But again, thank you, Twee. Thank you for the subs. Hello, Starlight. Welcome. Oh, I got my very first type train. Wow. Apparently I also have a 35% off 5 or more gift up for my channel. So looks like I got gifted. I love. Thank you, everyone. My webcam's not working, and I don't feel like fixing it right now, so we're just gonna deal with that. This stream is kind of scuffed, but I kind of just wanted to talk, so it's fine. But, I'm gonna just... Honestly, let's just make a new world. I haven't played this game in a while. Question mark. Yeah. Wait. I can't make a new world. Create world. New something. Hopefully the game audio is good. Of course I didn't test anything before I went live, I literally just did. Oh no, I just started like 10-15 minutes ago, so I didn't miss much. Although you kind of already know what happened, but yeah, thank you for the support, and thank you guys for showing up. And thank you again, Twee. I don't even know really how to start this. I'm not really sure how to start the conversation, so I guess I'll just start it. So, fast forward a month ago. Well, almost a month ago, and I said on stream that I was going to be moving. Lo and behold, I was excited, but a little stressed out because we had to like pack everything, and I was still working, so trying to make sure that we packed everything and had everything ready to go before we moved is stressful alone. Like I said, moving is not fun, although I've moved a lot when I was younger. For different reasons, anyways. Also, the game looks a little laggy. Where the hell, Yanti? Like I said, I was trying to get everything ready to go, because we don't really want to leave anything behind. And, on the day of the move, I should have known that things were gonna go south, because that's just how things are. And, I think I was venting in, like, Discord to you guys, tweet, I think, so you guys know what happened. Like, the movers automatically, like, showed up 3 hours late after we were technically supposed to leave. And that was pretty much the start of the drama, which, of course, is the move, so nothing really goes, to plan exactly how it should be. Video. Not really sure what... I'm not sure... I think my settings changed. Let's just go slow here. I might have a graphics update that I didn't do and I forgot to do, but it is what it is. We got blow by one straight to the fan. So yeah, the first sign of trouble was when the movers didn't show up when they were supposed to. We thought they weren't going to show up at all. So lo and behold, we thought we almost lost hundreds of dollars on the first day. And we were also sort of behind schedule. Also, thank you again for the gift subs. Yeah, so we thought we were kind of in trouble. But they did end up showing up, even though it was like 3 hours late. And yeah, when they did show up, they were still kind of rough with our things. And Relative's computer, they sort of dropped the computer. Luckily, the computer still works, but we were scared for a while because we weren't even sure. They didn't exactly do as well of a job. We didn't even, like, label... Well, I think some things were labeled as fragile, but... Yikes. It was a little rough, but we got most of our things in one piece. And one piece is real. So, yeah, like you said, the movers were late. They were kind of rough. I guess they were rushing because they probably had, like, other jobs and stuff to do. But, that's the nature of the story of moving. Moving sucks. Don't do it if you don't have to. Yeah, like I said, we were moving, and where we were moving wasn't like across town. It was like literally 16 hours away. Like we said, we got a bit of a late start to begin with, so that was fun. We got caught up in traffic, and I think it was around the time where this World Cup was starting. So there was a lot of traffic that particular day because it was like a Friday. So trying to leave town and not get into traffic, that was a little bit difficult to do. So again, we were a bit behind by the movers being late and by the traffic of it being Houston and during the World Cup. So it was chaos. Yeah, don't move, and especially don't move during the summer. Okay, so cool. Like I said, where we were going, it was a 16+ hour drive. And we pretty much went straight through. We didn't stop too much other than to go, like, to a rest area or get gas or food. So, that was interesting. We went through, like, the New Mexico desert at, like, we're in a boarding, and it was trippy. We saw a fox. What else? Oh, there's like scorpions too. We stopped at like a rest area and there was like bugs everywhere. But that's kind of what you expect in the middle of the night in the desert. Insert I hate sand joke here. And that was all well and good, and I swear, New Mexico is like a liminal space. Unfortunately, we went through it at night, so we couldn't really see all that much, but, what we did see was pretty. And we saw a fox. Unfortunately, I don't think I took, like, a good picture of it. And actually, if I have some good pictures, I'll have to go through them again. I'll probably post them in Discord, but yeah. We passed by a volcano. We passed the Santa Fe Trail, which was pretty. But yeah, the trip was kind of boring. Well, I don't want to say boring, but it was nighttime. and we couldn't really see much. We were going to stop at a place, but like I said, it was Friday. So trying to find like a hotel that was worth it was not really a good idea, so we just kind of decided to keep going. So, I want to say we like left Houston at like 3 o'clock, pretty much. We had to take care of some things too before we actually left the city. And then we pretty much arrived in a new spot at like 7 in the morning, and we've been pretty much up all night, so we were kind of sleep deprived. And also a little bit dehydrated because, like I said, we drove literally right through the desert. And also, because Houston is pretty much below sea level, we had to get used to the altitude, so that was fun. I had like a headache pretty much for the first week that I was here. And yeah, that was nutty enough, but the story gets much, much worse. I almost come out in force at night in the desert. Miles War Zone, I only just noticed. Yeah, I don't have my webcam set up today. I'm sorry to your life after the last time I heard from you. Curious to see how the story gets to this point. It gets worse, I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. It's scary. Well, it can be scary moving across country, especially to a place you've never been before. Like I said, I mainly lived in the Midwest and the South. And that comes with its own trials and tribulations, but at least I'm kind of familiar with that part of the country. I never lived out west before, ever. Like I said, I think it used to altitude because we literally lived in a place that was flat. And it made me sort of sick. So, yeah, like I said, we were pretty much driving through the desert all night and we were sleep deprived. So, Saturday morning, I think we got there at like 7. At the first apartment that we were supposed to move in, we were told everything was fine, that it would be ready to move in. And as you can probably guess, that ended up not being the case. Between you and a couple friends, you might want to move the Chartbox to the left. Well, my stuff is kind of cooked right now. This is a scuff stream, so I'll make sure everything is more like normal next time. Chat. Hold on. But yeah, the story gets much worse from here. Actually, let me pull my stream up on my phone. Give me a second, chat. Let me pull up my stream to see how everything looks, because I honestly didn't do a good job checking. Chat's a little bigger now. It's fully visible. Okay, good. Like I said, we've been driving all night. We haven't really slept. And we haven't really slept the day before because you know how it is before you move. We're trying to make sure that we have everything. But yeah, we were sleep deprived. We drove pretty much across the desert in the middle of the night. We come to what we thought would be the apartment that was supposed to be ready and clean and everything like that. However, when we pulled up to the property, it was a hot-ass mess. Let's just say the floor was messed up. There was critters, and whoever lived in the apartment before, they still had food all over the place. There was ramen noodles on the floor. There's other food stains on the counter. And as you can guess, that means that there's also pests like roaches, and that was fun. The apartment was dark and dank and disgusting. And obviously we were like, okay, this is not what we signed on for. So we're like, what the hell happened? Like, this was not the apartment that we were supposed to get. We're like, what the hell? At that point, we'd already signed the lease, and, that's bad. We didn't know what we were getting into. Did you get paint in your hair, too? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah, I'm like, I was pretty much hyperventilating, because, like, what the hell? We drove 16 hours. And the apartment that we were supposed to get was a hot mess, and it was bad. It was really bad, and I lived in like rough situations. Like, I lived in Florida, and like I know what it's like to get wildlife in your house, because that's just kind of what it means to live in Florida, especially like when it floods. Obviously that's a thing, but like, the kitchen was so small, you couldn't even, like, open the stove without hitting the other cabinet, so there was, like, no way to put your food. There's no way to put your food in the oven. And, yeah, it was bad. The guy's like, oh, this is your apartment, are you gonna move in? And we're like, I don't even think this place is, like, livable. And like I said, it was on us for signing the lease before we, like, even got to see the place, so part of that is on us. But trying to move out of state is hectic enough. But we've done it before and have relatively okay success, so we didn't think too much about it. But, yeah, it was bad. Like I said, we mentioned, they were pretty much trying to scramble to get the apartment ready, and they painted the door frame. So when I tried to step out, there was like a step before you actually get into the apartment. And I got paint and stuff all over my clothes. I got it on my back, and I got it in my hair. And like, it was just awful. So again, you're sleep deprived, dehydrated, and covered in paint, and you're in an apartment you can't move into because it's not exactly safe. So, yeah. You're like, what the hell are we gonna do? We have all our stuff. The truck that we were supposed to have was supposed to be back in like 2 days, and we're like, what the hell are we gonna do? So in order to like break the lease, oh, there's a chest here. In order to break the lease, you pretty much have to like pay a month in advance. Like an extra month's rent to be able to like break the lease. Essentially, that is the case in most places. But like, yeah, like I said, we didn't get the apartment because that's not exactly the one that we were supposed to get, and it was bad. And yeah, I was also altitude sick too, so I like sort of had a panic attack, which was fun. So yeah, like I said, we didn't really know what to do. And we came all this way, and we didn't get the apartment that we were supposed to get. And the community was a mess. And we also hadn't really slept in like 16 plus hours, so... Yeah, I keep running into the fire. No, they were supposed to, but we were able to cancel, thankfully. So yeah, we were like, we can't move here. This apartment is like fully uninhabitable, so we were technically like homeless. And we had our pretty much our whole life in a van, and we couldn't move in. We didn't have anywhere to move into. So the next thing we had to do was literally scramble to figure out where to do with our things. And we had to stay in a hotel for like 2 weeks. We had to put our stuff in storage. So that was also eventful. We were supposed to have movers show up to put the stuff into storage. They did not show up. So we literally had to do it ourselves. In hindsight, it wasn't too bad, but again, you pay money for someone to do something. You get a little angry when they don't show up. That's agreed. So, there was that as well. And we were trying to, like, we were in a hotel. I was trying to work. We were trying to scramble to find another place. So that was hectic. And what else? Like I said, we were trying to figure out what to do. It's like none of our plans were working out quite how we had hoped. Like I said, it's scary to move across state like that. We've done it before, but as everything else, it's becoming difficult to just afford things and move and like not just like having a time to go look for an apartment. And you also have to pay all these fees. You have to pay deposits. You got to pay an application fee. And again, there's no guarantee that an apartment will accept you. Even if you pay the fee. And in some cases, the fee is not refundable. So we're like, what the hell? We're gonna run out of money. It was bad. At least assumes it's leavable. Like cancellation was not enforceable, but given how tired you were, I wouldn't have bought either. Authorized to show all support. Thank you, Tui. You got a tour of the place that you ended up now. Yes, but no. Complicated. But we're getting to that point. I mean, like I said, we were trying to find a place. We're trying to do that and like pay for a hotel and pay for application fees and the other fees to get an apartment. It was getting pretty costly. We didn't end up finding a place, obviously, but it took like a week of being in the hotel and then a week of doing paperwork and everything else. That was another week in the hotel. We were told that, yeah, we got approved, and I think I told we and Zalt this in Discord. But yeah, we got approved. Everything seemed fine. But the apartment that we were supposed to get wasn't ready. Sounds familiar. But, we eventually did move in. And, like, also this place is still kind of old. It's definitely not in the best, condition. But we were kind of desperate. And we couldn't obviously keep staying in a hotel and pay to store our stuff, so we ended up moving. But yeah, we kind of weren't able to tour the apartment till like the day that we moved in. I think we are getting some of it back, but I don't think it's the full amount, unfortunately. And I'm being attacked, but I'm just kind of running around. I'm not even really doing anything at this point. I don't like being in the just shitting category. So I just prefer to like do something. I didn't really feel like doing art today. Because I'm still a little bit tired, but we ball regardless. Like I said, we were not able to take a look at our current place until like the day or the day before that we moved. And then there's still some problems in here. Told you guys in Discord that the stove isn't exactly, operable. Well, I don't want to say operable, it works, but I already burned myself trying to cook, chicken tendies. So that's fun. But yeah, we're in a place now. It's probably temporary until we can figure out what's going on, but it's better than being in a hotel, I suppose. I didn't mention it on Discord, especially often. Well, like I said, well, in this apartment, the kitchen's also kind of small. Like, where you open the stove, it doesn't hit the other side. Oh, there's a bear there. Where you open the stove, the cabinet's still kind of there, but it's not long enough to, like, stand in front of the oven to, like, get a pan or something out. So you kind of have to be in the side of the oven to, like, open it and then take whatever you have in there out. I was trying to get the pan, and I sort of burnt my thumb. Like, it's not a big burn, but, it's enough to be annoying. It's an electric stove. It's old, though. Some of the burners don't work. And the burners are also sort of crooked, so, if you want to cook something, you have to, like, use, like, a dish to make sure that your, like, pan and stuff is, like, level like it's supposed to be when you cook, of course. So that was a learning curve. But like I said, this is probably not gonna be, like, a long-term thing, maybe, like, 6 or so months. But I guess for now, it's okay. I surely won't get attacked. For now, it's fine, I guess. Things are still kind of all over the place, but, yeah. That's basically the gist of the story. Moving sucks. Don't move. Or at least don't move during summer. Oh god. Close them in a little. You can bend them back into place with a hammer. Well, you see, they were supposed to give us a new stove. And we've been here since the 1st, and we still don't have a new stove. And I don't expect that we're gonna get one. But we did get, like, a cooktop, and we got, like, a griddle thing, too. The oven works, so we're gonna try to just work with that. I just have to be careful and not burn myself. And also, again, since I'm in a higher altitude, I literally have to relearn how to cook. So that's fun. It was 100% me not necessarily paying attention. Never for gas, but there isn't a robust underground gas infrastructure like in older cities back in the east and south. West is kind of electric stoves everywhere, as is the southwest where I live. Supposed to give me a new door announced 8 years ago. I think, yeah, we had electric appliances in Florida, which isn't exactly surprising. We had one in Texas. I think the only place that we had a gas stove was in Indiana. I mean, I don't have a preference. I've cooked with both. Moving sucks. I moved across from Michigan in the middle of winter this past December. It was awful. Okay, you're when you fix this damn door. Yeah, the place that we're in is still pretty old. I mean, I guess for now it's fine. But it is what it is. But yeah, if we do end up like breaking the lease, like I said, I'll probably will have to move again. So that's kind of what I was venting about. Right now, we're just kind of trying to patch the place. Thankfully, it's not cold yet, but I am a little worried about what might happen during the winter. Because this place has like gas, well, baseboard heating. So I'm a little nervous about that. I haven't had that since I was like a kid. And I've lived in places where it doesn't really get cold, so that's gonna be interesting. I haven't actually been in like a winter set place in like, I want to say over 10 years. But yeah, my life has been chaos. Mercury is in retrograde, so things have been kind of rough for the past 2 weeks. Well, more like 3 weeks, but it is what it is. Also, where did I spawn in from? Be cold up there in winter. Yeah, I have a feeling this place is probably going to be a little drafty, but we have plenty of blankets, so we'll see. Although last winter, Colorado didn't seem to have a super cool like winter, like 40s and 50s, which even in Texas we did have that. But who's to say, climate change and all. I need to make a bed, but I don't think I have enough mats for one, so we're probably just gonna have to chill in the bunker. Besides, AF here in Arizona. Yeah, the day that we left Texas, it was like 100, or pretty close to it. I will say though that the weather's been pretty nice here. So that was one thing that was good. Like, it's still in the 80s, but it's not humid here. And in the night, it's like in the 50s, which is actually kind of nice. We're probably one of the only places in the country that isn't like in a official heat wave. Although we did have to deal with like the fallout from the forest fires, so that was fun. And as someone with like sinus issues and like allergy issues, that was a little tough to deal with, along with like the altitude sickness. But I feel like I'm mostly back to normal. Although I will say the eating and like sleeping thing has been a little weird. I've always kind of had a weird sleep schedule anyway, so that's not too entirely different. I got my new door. An apartment is considered unlivable and can't be charged for rent if the door doesn't work. I decided to have the place I was living in marked as unlivable, and evidence back whenever they have to pay a year or so worth of rent back. I buy a door of my choice and install it at their expense. As far as I'm concerned, I think we can take out of the rent to fix certain things, so that is something we'll have to follow up on. The biggest thing is, again, the stove. And, we have, like, screens in our windows here, because people actually open their windows, but some of the screens have holes, so we had to fix that. We're in the process of fixing that as well. But thankfully, it hasn't been too hot. Unfortunately, we can't leave the windows open at night. So paranoid that squirrels or something might try to come in the house. I guess the good thing is, at least there's like a park not too far from me. So, we might do some IRL art streams in the park at some point. Surely. Oh, and also during all that drama, I dropped and cracked my phone. I need a new phone. But unfortunately, that's gonna have to wait. Cause like, the plan was like everything was gonna be ready. And we would have been able to like pay a few months of rent. we would have had everything ready. And I still would have had, like, money to put towards the channel. And get, like, sub badges and stuff. But because of everything that happened, I cannot do that anymore. At least not right now. I wanted to do more things for the channel, but I'm not quite in a space to do that yet. But it is what it is, I guess. But at least I got a new desk, and the weather's nice here. Of the neighborhoods, it's definitely different than where I'm used to. I would say different bad, it's just different. iPhone time, the dark side is the pathway to things some would consider unnatural. You're at 6k feet, you will have snow and freezing temperatures at that altitude during winter. Make sure you have an electric blanket. I'm pretty sure we have one somewhere. I think we have one. Sucks, but the important thing is being safe and making content at all. The badges can wait. I might try to make them myself. I also haven't done digital art in like a month. I haven't drawn all that much either. When's the last time I even made art? Actually, no, I was doodling a little bit earlier, but like nothing serious. With my badges. I might do like pixel art, but I don't know how to make pixel art. But I think I could probably try to figure it out. I just wanted something to go towards the channel. But I already made like a lot of emotes for chats. And I think I have like one more emote slot to go. And I need to make a raid emote, so we might work on that at some point during this week to get back into digital art. Like I said, I'm not quite at the point where I think I'm confident enough to have like a schedule or anything, but I should be a little bit more active. Maybe if I can't stream, I'll try to work. Ooh, I'll try to work more on YouTube stuff because my YouTube is dead. Here's some bits to show support. Thank you, T1. Y'all were babies when the prequel trilogy came out. Azal's in my chat. He's the Star Wars guy and Jurassic Park guy. I didn't get into Star Wars until I was in my 20s. Like, I knew of Star Wars. My uncle's a Star Wars fan, but I didn't get into it till literally last year. And I also still haven't watched Witch Hat, which is sad because I really want to watch your Witch Hat videos still, but I didn't want to get spoiled, and I still haven't seen the finale yet. If you're around tomorrow, though, I could perhaps watch the next episodes then. If you want to join VC, of course, no pressure. If you don't want to, that's fair. I know you're reading the manga right now. No spoilers. Hit me up anytime for Witch Hat and TADC. Oh yeah, the finale for that did come out, huh? We're gonna have to plan a stream for that. I could probably do that this week, I think. I probably won't stream tomorrow, so I'll probably watch Witch Hats. But I could probably slip in a TADC like finale watch. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. It's an hour long, so that will be not a super long stream. Maybe up anytime for. Oh yeah, we just read that. I'm done with the manga after season 2. Yeah, I saw that we were getting season 2. I do think I did get a little bit spoiled about Witch Hat, but like nothing too unreasonable. But yeah, I've kind of been like other than like popping into Discord, I've kind of been offline for like 2 weeks, so I'm like just now getting caught up on everything that's going on. I don't know I don't know what you kids do on your Instagrams and iPhones and stuff like that. He's a punch, Jar Jar. You turned the whole world against that actor. Be heading off. I'm sorry about the moving situation. I wish everything does go well starting now. Well, thank you, Deadbolt. Take care. I'm on a Jar Jar break. But yeah, I didn't get into Star Wars till like last year. And we recently just like, before I left, we watched the Maul series, which I think was fine. It's not the best Star Wars thing, but I thought the music was cool, and I think Maul is like a wet cat. He's cute. But he's not trained to kill everyone. I'm glad to see another fan with taste in class. Actor is fine. Actor got so much hate. That's just the internet for you. And get another reviewer spread so much misinfo about those movies. Yeah. I need to do the Wolf Among Us review. I've been trying to do that. I started working on it before I moved, but I don't even know if I still have that footage, so I'm probably gonna have to redo it. Which isn't the worst thing ever. But I need to do a Wolf Among Us review. And other order of business is to finish Final Fantasy 15. Which, I kind of want to ease more back into streaming before I do something like that. Like I said, just yapping and like doing art for first couple streams, and then we'll probably get back into like story games, because I still have a ton of stuff to play. It'll probably be a while before I get into anything new, but we have a big Steam library, so it's not like we will be bored. And also, did anything new come out with Subnautica? Because I miss playing that as well. Like, when I say I've been, like, offline, I don't know what's going on with a lot of things. I haven't looked. I don't imagine we're going to get an update that fast. But I'm curious. They need to fix the multiplayer. Because I'm 100% sure, that was causing the lag that we were having. Because I don't think it's optimized very well. And when I went in to go and play single player, I didn't have nearly as much lag. Whenever we wait to play it again, we'll get more lag. Everyone hates Sony, and I've been defending them on TikTok. Kinda honestly, all these tech corporations kinda suck. People are probably pissed because, like everybody else, they're raising prices. And they raised prices for the PlayStation right before GTA 6 is supposed to come out. That's obviously going to piss people off. Not that it takes much to make people on the internet mad. But I mean, if you've been locked into that game, you're gonna pay any price. I'm not defending like Sony at all. I think these companies are very predatory and they play on people's fear of missing out, of course. Especially tech and video game industry, it's bad in that sense. But like, if you're locked in, I don't think a price is gonna stop you from playing the game. Also, I don't have a torch. Sony is getting rid of this on PS6. I don't know how to make this as like go, but Photoshop on this. You can't. All the corporate sucks. They all want to raise prices and all that's the market. Sony was the first to step in at this time. I'm pretty sure Nintendo was first. No, they were the ones that started to raise price because they wanted to blame certain politicians' tariffs. But yeah, Sony was definitely shortly after. Now, so they aren't gonna make this. They remove 500 movies from discounts. I've talked about this before, but I haven't actually made a dedicated video about physical media. I think getting rid of physical media is bad. And, like, there's a fine line in being able to appreciate something and, like, there's a fine line in being able to appreciate something and, like, it becoming overconsumption, but I do think physical media is important. Because with streaming, you can buy something that you technically don't own it. Everyone talks about Steam. But obviously other corporations do the same thing. I don't necessarily know if that's a good thing for everything to be digital. And I would probably be against that too. Like, I haven't been much of a console person since I had my Nintendo DS. Because for a while, like I said, I wasn't playing games until I got my computer. And even then, everything I have is digital. I don't have any physical games anymore. I don't think I would probably take the side of I don't know if I like the sound of that chat. I haven't bought a disc in 9 years. Make sure to get the disc version. Sony and Microsoft are some of the biggest producers of RAM. The definition of ownership in digital space is still in its infancy. With regard to games, corporations are taking advantage of that. Okay, I think in some cases digital is good. I'll be like, okay, this is bad, you shouldn't do that, blah, 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 blah. I think cloud gaming is a good idea because a lot of people still don't have high-end gaming PCs. And given the market price for, PC components, it's probably not going to happen for a lot of folks. I happened to, buy a pretty decent computer before the AI bubble happened. If I had waited even a few more months, I probably would have been priced out myself. But I understand that gaming is technically cheap as a hobby compared to other hobbies. So there's no real reason that you can't have a decent enough device for $500. And even then it could still be a little steep for some people. Ouch. So I understand that. But everyone's and their mother is obsessed with AI still, so that's driving prices up. People sure Bitcoin are mad at this weird. I also play digital games too, otherwise I'd be drowning in disc. I think on my last stream I was talking about backyard baseball. And I used to have that game on disc, and I would go to my grandma's house and play it on her computer. And then there was Kids Pick that I was also talking about too, that I had the disc for, but the computer was a little too old to play it, so I never actually got to play it. I think there's some worth in having physical media. I don't be a boomer and say all digital media is bad, but I think the government needs to be a bit more forthcoming about what it means to digitally own something, but given the state of our government, that's probably not going to happen. So corporations know that, and they're taking advantage of consumers, and in that regard, I would probably never defend a tech corporation for that reason. They're mad that discs are leaving, but they will want digital currency. They support Bitcoin pyramid scheme, even though their brains are lethal. Why I listen to them? But you could argue, I hate as much as I'm saying this, AI at least has some use. Bitcoin kind of doesn't. But yeah, I mean, I remember everyone going crazy over NFTs, and now no one really talks about them anymore. But the same people saying that, I don't think those are one and the same. I think when you think of people that want physical discs, I think these folks are I don't want to call them hardcore, but they're dedicated to the craft. Like, they're the people that used to, like, stand in, like, Best Buy at, like, 11 at night to, like, get an Xbox or a Wii, and they've been doing this for years. I don't think they're the same people that are buying crypto like that. And one could argue that it's probably the government that is running crypto, but I'm not trying to get conspiratorial here. Bitcoin was made to combat the banking system. It's a whole different level of battle. People crying over this are reacting to YouTube grifters. I disagree. I think in a world where everything is digital, I think people still want to feel like they own what they pay for. I don't necessarily think it's just grifters, although grifters will definitely make money off of this as a topic. And argue cynically in one way or the other, but that's just the internet. I disagree. Yeah, I disagree too. These people are like fans. Like I said, they're the people that like stood out in Best Buy to get like the Switch or the Wii. And some of those people were scalpers. Now the scalpers are the ones that are probably into like crypto because they like to scam people. But the fans, I don't see that happening. The Baking Clan will sign your treaty. Like, there's a difference, I think. I don't think it's a good idea to abandon all physical media. Not until it's regulated, but that's probably not gonna happen in our lifetimes if we're being honest here. Switch has this, no. I think there could be like a middle ground here. But again, it goes go back to who you choose to support and why. Like, I might not disagree with Nintendo's practices. But I'm not gonna shame anyone for buying it. But that doesn't mean I don't think I can be critical about their decisions, because what they do sets the standard for what other companies do. And rightly or wrongly, that's gonna impact customers, whether we like it or not. Yeah, Game Cartwright. People me also have limits. I hate to say games are getting bigger and just getting so much space. Games get bigger, there will be more and more limitations, and that is also true as well. But I do also remember a time too where it wasn't even just getting the game. Like, when you got the game, you got like a guide, you got like mid edition stuff too. Oh, there's like a village over here. It wasn't just the game or like a digital soundtrack. Like, getting games was also sort of like an art. Like, obviously, of course, there's limitations, too. But it's a tricky topic, I think. EXE would be 5 disc 5. At this rate, they might as well just give us mini hard drives for the game. We'll also go back to cartridge gaming. DLC always digital. That is fair. I think there could be like a middle ground in that case. Like, there's practicalities in it being digital. But it's also like computers not having like DVDs anymore. Like, I have the whole Avatar collection in DVD, but I do not have a DVD player anymore. My old computer had one. My new one doesn't. Dual Grand SSD machine, but that costs $1,200. At least it sort of functions more like a computer. Not that I don't think you can get a decent like price for computer, but the computer market is just downright depressing right now. I'm still like in the process of like unpacking. I have another SSD, but I can't find it. But like even the SSD that I like paid $50 for, that was like a 1 terabyte. It's like double. At least when I checked online, I didn't check Micro Center. Also, I don't think there's a Micro Center near where I live, which is kind of depressing. You like your room? I mean, it's alright for now. I mean, Dad got a Steam machine, it works great, he loves it. I'm sure Steam machine is a pretty good investment. I mean, if you like what you like, then that's like perfectly fine. No one should be telling you otherwise. But I don't like when people like show for like corporations. It's literally that meme where they were like, leave my multi-billion-dollar company alone. There is definitely some places to like criticize Nintendo's and Sony's actions for consumers and consumer rights and all of that. But I mean, you get out of it what you get, I guess. I shield for Apple, sorry, same. Like I said, I'd probably need to get like a new phone at some point. I can't justify an iPhone. Also, all of my stuff is like in Android and like Google. Which I guess I could also get an iPhone, but I like my Motorola. I'll probably stick with that. I'll probably get the one with the stylus, or I'll get the one that folds. I haven't decided which one yet. My phone is like $700. My current phone was like 200, I think. Although I got it on sale and I had like a discount, so I paid like 100. So I didn't pay full price. But yeah, I like my Motorola. It has a good camera. The battery life is still honestly not bad. I've had the phone for like 4 years. It could be worse. But I'm like a dummy. I was getting out the van. I think we were like going to like a rest stop or something, and I dropped the phone on concrete. And the side of the phone is cracked. Like, I can still use it, but it's literally being held together by my case. If I take it off, it's probably gonna fall apart. So, I should probably get a new phone sooner rather than later. And with everyone, you can replace the plate on the top of the screen. You might be able to fix your phone. Depending on the damage, you might be able to just replace the plastic protection screen. Yeah, but my phone is a little old. Well, I don't want to say a little old. It's starting to show its age. It's still a decent phone. I'd wanted to wait another year. If I can get a deal, I might not wait. I probably could get it from how it's well, that definitely wasn't in the game before. The way that I cracked my phone, it's more like the side of the phone than the actual screen. Like where my power button is where the crack is. And they have turds in the game. That's interesting. Also, some of the maps looked a little different. I haven't played this game in like 3 months. I think we have enough to make a bed, so I think we can probably head back to our spawn point. If it's time, then it's a good excuse to pair. The phone has dented, I mean. I remember the phone was like in my pocket, and I was getting out the fan, and I'm short. So the phone slipped, and it fell on the concrete. I was like, "Oh shit!" Of course, my luck can't get much worse. It just do be like that. I just got the iPhone 17 last Wednesday. I did, I guess, one of my, like, I don't want to say it's like a guilty pleasure, but I do sometimes watch Marcus Brownlee's videos. I think they're interesting. At least about new tech. Hello, Samboop, welcome. How long have I been live for? Already an hour. It feels like I haven't been live for very long. I probably won't have this be a super long stream, but I intend to stream a little more. Like, literally the only reason I wasn't streaming before is because I didn't have my desk. I was using like a folding table and I only had like one of my monitors set up, so that was not gonna work. I need 2 monitors to stream with my current like setup. But yeah, if I get like a phone with a good camera, I might go draw in the park. I'm not sure which iPhone I have. It works best iPhone. Marcus is an Android guy, really. I mean, I've always used Android. Like, I know I'm a Zoomer, but I'm old enough to have like I had like a... I don't know if it was like a BlackBerry... No, I had a Nokia. I had a Nokia, not a BlackBerry phone in middle school. That was the one that was like pretty much indestructible. Also, I ran past my house. But yeah, I did have one of those. If I had dropped that, it probably would have broke the concrete instead. But, but I do miss the days of flip phones in the sense that you could customize them. Like, you could put like little charms on your phone. You had the phones that like had the keyboard that slid out. And of course you had like the regular flip phones. I always wanted one where the keyboard was like underneath. It literally looked like a DS, but it was a phone. I thought that was cool. Now everything looks the same. Sorry, iPhone fans, but it's just the case. It's just the truth. All the phones look the same. Same face syndrome. I had a clamshell and skipped the BlackBerry face straight to iPhone. I refused to berry growing up. Grandma had a cell phone the size of his head at my high school. I'll copy the iPhone, first of its kind. Like, I guess this is an argument too about physical media, because at least back then, like, the tech was kind of jank, but like, everything didn't feel the same. Like, even then, like, I remember people had like the skins for like the PS3s and like Xboxes. And I guess you can have them for like, you can have different skins for like the Switch. But like, everything feels so samey. I remember like I customized my DS, and I had like a little charm for it as well. I have to see if I can remember what charm it was, but it was cute. It was mine. And like, everything didn't feel the same. But everything now kind of feels gray. And like I noticed this more as I was like studying like more graphic design stuff. Because like even before you can like show like the different genres, I guess, of design. And like there's a purpose behind everything that is going on, but with AI around all the time, I'm still missing a piece of leather for the bed. Can I make a campfire at least? I need more stone. But yeah, well, everything feels so kind of samey. I remember iPod, Zune, Shuffle, now it's all in the iPhone. Love the Shuffle. First phone was basically an iPod Touch with a phone in it. I remember those, I couldn't afford it. My cell phone was a brick, so my ADHD ass couldn't break it. I'm trying to think. You could download music on a 3DS or a DS as well. I don't think my 17th thing is working because I can't see emotes right now. Oh, I guess I can make this at least. I kind of just been running around, not even actually doing anything. Who can make this? I need more stone. When Facebook blew up, the iPhone was the best phone to use for that. Pretty much helped iPhone take over my generation. So your stream elements or whatever you're using. I think my thing is just a little bugged because it's OBS and I know I haven't updated it. But yeah, this return stream's going pretty well considering I didn't really announce it that much. I don't know if it's like, I don't want to say it's like anxiety or anything, but I don't know. I want people to find my stream, but I don't like announcing things. Like, announcing things feels like you're having an expectation. But if I want to do something, I kind of just want to do it, if that makes sense. I know it's probably also an ADHD thing, but I promise it makes sense in my brain. But once I figure everything out and get my stuff the way I want it again, because some of my OBS stuff isn't working. Also, I don't know if my channel point redeems work. If anyone wants to test. Although I must say I don't feel like trying. But if someone tries to redeem that, I will do it. I'm like that too. People rate and tune in because they care. Want to sneak up on people. If I ever need an internet hiatus, I don't tell anyone. Because then I feel pressure to commit. I always wanted to play Baldur's Gate. And of course, during all of my drama and having to spend money, I completely missed the Steam sale, so I wasn't even able to get anything. Also, the redeems work. Cool. I don't have Baldur's Gate 3. But it would be fun to make my character in it. Also, again, you're in my chat, we need to figure out when to play Monster Hunter together. You get bonuses for sneaking behind the boss for max damage. Monster Hunter Roll Forever. I do have that installed. Also, I didn't forget about Halo 2 as well. So whenever you guys want to. I do think I want to beat Final Fantasy 15 though. And I think I'm I don't want to say I'm pretty close. I think I have like another 10 or 15 hours in that game. But after that, I'd be down to do more stuff. I would also like to do some collabs too, but I don't know what everyone has planned and what's going on. Like, I've been lurking in people's chats, but I haven't been chatting very much. Other than, like, updates in Discord. So I don't know what people's schedules are, or what's going on regarding that. It'd be fun to play golf. Oh, it would be fun to play golf again, or do a magma thing. Because I saw you guys were talking about it, but I don't know if you guys did it or not. Yeah, that's coming to PS5 in a few weeks. Gonna play that for certain. Also, yeah, I think I was a little young when Halo came out, so I never played it. Also, I was more of a Nintendo kid anyways, so that was also a reason why I never played it. And, I need to plan a birthday stream. I don't know what we would do. But yeah, my birthday's next Sunday. Did I have an age reveal on stream? I guess it doesn't matter, I'm turning 25. Birthday stream. My birthday's on a Sunday, and I know that can be tricky for people to schedule. So if you guys want to do it Saturday, that's fine. I just need to know. Also, I know some of you guys don't stream on Sunday. I know Zella doesn't stream on Sundays. But I also know it's been hot in Texas as well, so. As long as I'm not feeling bad. I'm gonna start reversing my age. I had a rough week. Yeah. Sag. Maybe this art just works. Yeah, Magma Stream could be fun. I feel like that it wouldn't be super high energy. It would be nice to get back into the swing of things. Even, you know where to find me. Well, I should be more active too if you want to chat and hop in VC. Although, yeah. Hopefully the doctor helps. I should get stream. Me in VC this evening. I'm probably gonna be tired after stream since it's been a while. How long have I been live? Hour 19. Okay, we might play a little GeoGuessr in a little bit. Because I'm not really focusing on, this. I just wanted to have something on the screen. Oh, because I'm not like the streamer that's good to just sit and talk. I need to be doing something to make my brain work. I totally don't have ADHD or anything. But yeah, I've always been bad at just sitting and talking. Oh, I still need one more leather for my, sleeping bag, so I need to go find it. Yeah, game equals fidget spinner. Exactly. I would have played FF15, but we're in the middle of the story, so I did not want to hop into that. So yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, tomorrow I might catch up on, like, Witch Hat. Maybe if we do the Magma stream on Saturday, I could probably do the TADC watch party on the 19th. Because as far as I know, I don't really have anything planned for my birthday. I don't really like celebrating my birthday, if I'm being honest. It's just another day. But somehow I wasn't surprised when I saw the tweets. Oh, that will spawn out of nowhere. I wasn't surprised when Tweet is a Cancer. Somehow that makes a lot of sense. I'm also a Cancer. Oh god. I have to drive my brother's to pick his car up from the shop tomorrow. We don't know what time it is yet. I have cancer, it's just my balls. I can't believe I typed that. I think I'm a tourist. Like, I wouldn't say like I'm like a huge astrology girly, but like, I think the mythology part of it is cool. But I don't take it as gospel. If I'm talking about astrology, I'm mainly just memeing here. And I'm being chased by bears and wolves. Which is... Oh god. Yeah, we might play some GeoGuessr and some Scrandle in a little bit. Because I haven't played that in a while. You get to look at disgusting British food. Oh god. Curse here, of course. I believe in astrology in that it's nice for coming up with character traits in fiction. Yeah, I would agree with that. I want to work more on my series too. I kind of been in a scattered mood, so I haven't been feeling too creative lately. I think once I get back into streaming, it's gonna change. It's like when I say I haven't really done anything, I haven't really drawn much, and I haven't really written anything. So it's gonna take a little bit to get back into that. Like, for me, this is probably like the longest stretch that I haven't done art at like any capacity. Which for me is like weird. Budgie X-Men 97 Season is 2 is life. I need to check that out. I like X-Men. Like, between Spider-Man, X-Men, and Batman, I guess I can say I'm a bit of a superhero fan. Which is also why I need to cover, like, The Wolf Among Us and do an analysis of that, because it's also technically DC comic. Like, I don't think it's in the same role as, like, Batman, but you can definitely see some similarities in that. Bigby Wolf is a Chad. Disney's doing good with that show. Oh, well, I don't have Disney. But I'm sure there's probably other ways that I can watch Clueless. Oh, it's part of the package that I did get in moving here. I have Peacock now. But, like, there's nothing good on Peacock, so... There's not even really any good, like, anime or movies on there. So I guess that's... I don't even know if that's really a perk, but... I don't really watch TV much anyways, and I don't really see that changing even now, so... I ran around this map and I still can't find another piece of leather. That's fun. That's why I have Redact IO Clueless. I seen that anime with like that cat girl all over the place. I wonder if that's worth watching. From what I understand, I don't think it's like a pervy show, so I might give it a chance. A Chainsmoker Cat, I think it's what it's called. Also, I haven't really been following anime very much, so... Obviously with everything else going on. I tried Too Gross for Me. I guess it is one of those Gooner shows. Like, saying Gooner unironically is just the dumbest thing ever. Like, imagine saying that and you're like in your 30s. Like, even, well, I expect that from like a 13-year-old, but not a 32-year-old. Apparently it's about portraying drug abuse and depression and it's getting people to quit smoking. It's very anti-Gooter. I just pay for what I like and bootleg stuff and puzzles mine otherwise like made in the abyss. I have some disagreements with Crunchyroll, and I will never support them for that, so I have to get a little creative if I want to watch anime. Which has main abyss and not much else anyways. But yeah, Crunchyroll like goes through all the I'm still being chased. Crunchyroll goes through all the drama of like getting other anime platforms banned that stream anime. And then when it comes down to it, their own website doesn't really stream much. And even if you does stream it, it's in a shitty quality. And the site is broken like half the time. Among other reasons not to support Crunchyroll. Let's craft a badge. Figures that Shane Smoker Cat, he wanted to watch more of it than I did. In One Piece, but I only watched the dubs. Oh yeah, how far did you get into One Piece? That's all it. I know you said you haven't been streaming much, and I know you started reading Witch Hat, but I haven't been able to catch your One Piece streams, unfortunately. Because my life was imploding. Ooh, Mihawk. I think that's pretty cool. I think there's like a cool fight that's coming up very soon, if I'm not mistaken. Gonna be my next stream or One Piece, whenever that is. Oh. Well, it'll happen. Eventually. One second, chat. Last chapter, I saw Luffy stay behind while Sanji and Usopp and Zoro went after Nami. Oh yeah. Arlong Park enjoyers. Although you already seem to be pretty hooked, but I know you'll be even more so when you finish that arc. Been watching One Piece. I'm behind in One Piece again. I don't want to talk about spoilers because Zealot's in chat and he's still very early on. So I'm not gonna say anything. I think I'm like 3 or 4 chapters behind at this point. Yeah, no spoiling. I know what I remember shit going down, but apparently shit must have hit the fan. That's all I'm gonna say about that. He should be fine, clueless. Like I said, I was bored with anime for a little bit until I watched Witch Hat. But honestly, I don't even know what else other shows are coming out, so I haven't really been following it. There was that anime of the little girl, a Persian. I forgot the name of the show. It looks cute. I will probably watch that next. Let me see if I can find the name. I just saw it too. I saw the art for it and it looks cute. Persian anime. No, that's not it. Radgar, I know I'm checking up that name. Yeah, this. I want to watch this. Hold on. Let me switch. Wizard got 3 new chapters, no new free run. Oh, there's more Berserk. I'll need to read that. I feel so behind. Like, 3 weeks without, like, consistent internet. I hate to say it, and as sad as that sounds, um, 3 weeks with... Oh, what the hell happened? I thought my, thing messed up. Hold on. Yeah, it was this. I need to watch this. It looks really good. And I like the art. And the main character is really cute. I think you would probably like this too. Oop. Can I make sure not to box myself? But yeah, this looks interesting. I need to check it out. A Witch in Mongolia. I really enjoy the fact that shows are getting out of that isekai like fantasy crap. I'm glad. Oh wait, you can't see it. Oh, here we go. I haven't heard of it. Apparently, this is supposed to be like during the Silk Road era of history. I'm not sure if this is like a mythology or based on a real person or something in between. But it looks cute, and the character is really cute. Um, I can't decide if it's going to be an anime that's supposed to be depressing or not. Like, you can tell sometimes by the art. I can see it having qualities that might make it seem like it's cute, and then it drops a hammer. I've seen clips of that. I'd watch it with you. Yeah, I think this is something we would probably like. But yeah, I want to check that out. I think it just came out, so I don't think I missed that much. Not watching anything with you except Chainsmoker Cat. But yeah, I like the idea that there's more diversity in anime art, because for a while it was feeling stale, but with fantasy and fantasy settings, anime feels good. You get to watch. I'm glad to see at least one creative field isn't being hauled out completely. Although eventually it'll meet the same fate as everything else. Western animation kind of sucks. And I don't mean to say that in a weak way, like, oh my god, it's so bad, it's woke, blah blah blah, but people don't see the value in humanity, so it makes sense that sometimes art and artistic expression is not doing so well. Black Clover is coming back in anime October. I could not get into anime. I like the manga, but honestly, it's just better to read the manga. I think I kind of want to play some GeoGuessr and some Scrandle, so I think I'm kind of done with Hytale for now. I got through my story time. I think we can do something else for a little bit. I don't want to go super long. I at least want to do 2 hours for a stream. I think that's fair. I need to swap over. Who knows, if the Wolf Among Us thing goes well, maybe we'll get more Telltale games. That'd be nice. Like over anime, I can recommend if people reading manga. It does get better, but it takes way too long. But I feel like Black Clover's easy to read. It's like One Piece. Well, it's a little more wordy than One Piece, but I don't think it's not like reading an encyclopedia entry. GeoGuessr. Yes, sir. Like I said, things are gonna be a little jank because I haven't streamed in a while. My OBS is not quite how I had it. But that's on me because I didn't update it. And I still probably won't update it. So that's my problem. But I take notion with people saying that I take notion with people saying that they hate to read. Considering that we're in like a huge literary crisis. I think if you're gonna read, it helps to read something that you do enjoy though. Raising Cane's like your generation's KFC. I have never had Raising Cane's before. I like I said, I grew up in the South mostly. Well, I spent a decent chunk of time in the South, so I was more of a Popeyes person. Also, unpopular opinion, but I actually like the biscuits, which is probably an outtake for my food, but I don't care. I feel like Zimmer's like Chipotle, or I feel like Zimmer's like Chipotle more. Popeyes, yes, chicken sandwich, spicy, please. I know about KFC when I was little. Didn't hear about Cane's until I was like in my teens. Well, I think when we grew up, Racing Cane's wasn't everywhere yet. Also, my window captures right now. I need to fix OBS. I can still probably make more graphics for my stream, even though I don't have sub badges right now. So I guess I can probably work on that. I need to think of something to get my creative juices flowing because I haven't been drawing much. But I saw my first canes when I moved from Baltimore to Phoenix 7 years ago. I haven't had a KFC in so long I couldn't make a metaphor from the food. I guess one of the highlights during all the moving crap, Dunkin' Donuts breakfast actually kind of slaps, low key. I've sort of got addicted to their matcha drink. It's actually pretty good. They completely changed. GeoGuessr changed their website. Of KFC, that's church. I ate KFC when I was like little. They gave me food poisoning, so I never ate from there ever again. You know, in general, in years. I've eaten out more since I didn't have a kitchen for like 2 weeks, unfortunately. I'm getting back into cooking, so that's good. I just started eating healthy, so I've been having salads and pasta with no sauce. Pasta with no sauce is depressing. I guess we can play. 2 minutes. They changed their website. This looks like Texas. I don't think it's Texas though. Costco. I think the Costco's tripping me out. This isn't the United States, this is Canada. Like I'm gonna miss HEB. There's no HEB up here. I'm gonna miss their Cajun pasta bowl. This is a real crime. There's Buc-ee's in Colorado, but not HEB. There's not even any, there's not even, Publix here. TV's in Texas only? I don't think so. I think there's some in Louisiana. We have Sprouts. Yeah, I think there's Sprouts here. There's Safeway. So I think this is Quebec. I have to remember I'm timed here, so I can't fart around. You should do Cuscatl too. Oh, I forgot the name of that, but I can play it. Sure. We have Safeway. We have King Supers, which is pretty much just Kroger. And there's plenty of Whole Foods, but that's way too expensive. So yeah. As someone who's lived in both Texas and Florida, HEB is good, but I still think I like Publix a little bit more. But there's damn sure not a Publix anywhere near here. Publix bakery is low-key fire. HEB's is okay. So what is an Eiffel Tower? Is this Vegas? I don't think this is Vegas. If you have the link for Cuscatl, I can play it. Well, I guess that's just the name I can search it. I'll probably do that. Play a little bit of this. And probably get out of here. But yeah. I have to remember that we're not in the same time zone anymore, so I might be a little later if you want to do something. Or watch something. And you can search it. But I guess it's also good in the sense that I don't know if Twee's still in my chat. I'm only an hour ahead of Twee, so if he wants to do something, I will probably be around a little earlier for him. Person I time zone cooked. Like I would still probably start stream at like 8 your time or 8:30 your time. If we're gonna do collabs, I would try to start earlier, but I can't guarantee that quite yet. Nice one, Texas run. Edge. Where the hell am I? Is this Los Angeles? I think this is Mexico. I feel like it's close to the California for some reason. Oh, well, no, it's not. I'm starting pretty late anyway. I just figured that's worth mentioning because some people have a schedule. But yeah, I probably would start around the same time that I started today for streams. It was weird trying to adjust to the time zone as well. Because, like, ordinarily, in a day that I stream, I would, like, go to bed, it would be, like, 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock at night. It depends on how late I go. And I would, like, wake up at, like, 6 or 7. Yeah, I did the 6-7 thing. Go ahead and make your joke. This looks like Texas. Also, but here, because I was like tired and like I said, I was still dealing with like altitude sickness. I was going to bed at like 8 o'clock and then waking up at like 4. And then I couldn't go back to sleep because like ordinarily I'd be up to get ready for work. And then I'm like, oh, well, I don't really need to be up so early. But then I'm like tired and then I go to bed early and then I'm like, shit. This doesn't feel like the Midwest. I'm not sure where this is. I feel like this is like, I don't know, Kansas. We're going with Kansas here. Oh, it's in Colorado. That's ironic. Um, and Nicole I've been forever, but I have been hanging out a lot off stream. Yeah, I want to hang out with you guys too. I could have jumped in VC the other day, but I was just tired. But I think my energy and my sleep schedule is sort of fixed for the most part. And like I lived in Eastern time and went to Central time, but for some reason adjusting here has been like more difficult. And I guess the altitude had some role in that, but it takes getting used to. My visibility's been limited with my health. Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do. Um, yeah, I want to do more YouTube stuff. Well, ideally, I would like to upload a video before the end of the month. I don't know how feasible that is. I think it can happen. I think I got food poisoning, which is weird because I only eat home cooked meals. Well, there's like there's a bad like stomach bug going around. My uncle got it and he got sick. He's fine now, but he's like, he usually doesn't get sick a lot, and it made him like he literally hid for like a week, and we were like, what's going on? But he's fine. If you ate anything with like fresh produce, that can cause it. If you've been, I know you like your stir fry, so it could be. I think it comes from like produce. It's possible. That's probably what that was. I know it was in Texas. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised I haven't gotten a cold from moving. And I probably shouldn't. I probably just jinxed myself by saying that. I didn't have stir fry recently. I use my smoothies. Yeah, that might be it because I think it's like mainly produce. And not to get political, but our government decided to cut the funding for stuff that tracks foodborne illnesses. When a foodborne illnesses spreads, no one really knows where it came from because there's no funding. Um, Not sure where this is. Argentina, maybe. Could also be Brazil. Yeah. I fell off. That's because I keep talking and I'm really paying attention. But I miss my chat and I miss streaming, so I have a lot to say today. Yeah, because I think my uncle he had like a salad. And I think that's what made him sick. Unless he thinks that's what made him sick. But yeah, I was eating like crap. I wasn't sleeping well, so I'm surprised that I'm not sick right now. Uh, like I don't want to say like I have insomnia, but sometimes it takes me a little longer to adjust now. And I guess it's just since COVID. Oh, I bet it was the salad my roommate made. Yeah, that's most likely it. I think it's like greens and kale and like lettuce and stuff. Greens I've had for my smoothies that I've had for longer. Yeah, because the same thing happened to my uncle and he got sick for a week, so that's probably what it was. I don't tend to buy like pre-made salads, or I don't really honestly the produce where I used to live didn't look all that great anyways. I've just been my friend. Produce here does look pretty good, but I'm scared to get it now. So, yeah, I completely fell off. My fall off needs to be studied. Like I said, I was been navigating trying to use the oven. It's kind of old, and the kitchen's not very big. But I think I'm adjusting. We got like a electric cooktop, so I don't have to deal with the stove. I don't suspect that they're gonna replace it. So, but it is what it is. They should, but they won't, because people are cheap. Maybe I need to see if I can take some more. Got some tofu, no idea what to do with it. I haven't cooked tofu, but I've had it before. It's not bad. I think this is like England or something. Oh damn. Yeah, I'm not doing good here, Chad. Like my kitchen's kind of like bare bones. It's not really like a chef's kitchen. But I'm gonna make it work. I can't wait till it gets cool so I can make chili. I didn't make any chili last year because it wasn't really that cold. Oh god. Uh, ew. Yikes. Um, Israel. Um, what was the other game? He said Costal. Let's try that. Costal. I need to scroll up in chat. Forget the name. Costco. Oh god. Trade-ins. I guess I could play some music. Let's play some Jeopardy music. For good old time's sake. But yeah, I guess for your first stream back, it's been pretty chill. I didn't know what to expect. But having y'all show up is sweet. Trident, Ready Lion, 15 count, 14 sticks. This is like a whole brick. Usually like promise like $2 to $3 a piece. I'm gonna guess $6.99. It might be a little high. Yeah, it's higher. $7.50. This is gum. Music's loud. Okay, hold on. Turn that down. I gotta fix my audio stuff. I know it's bricked. Let's go $8. $8.50. It's a 15 count, so it might actually be over 10. Let's go over 10. Oop, 10, not 70. Oh, okay. Can I play again? Or is that it? Let's go food base. Can I play again? Damn, I guess it's only one game. Price was $9.99. I forget what the other games were. Games like Cusco. Is this it? There's a trend that I wanted to do, and I guess I could do that when I try to get back into art. Like, Pantone's doing this thing where they give people like different color palettes based on their like birth stuff, which was funny because I was just talking about mythology and astrology and stuff, and I might try to do some art with the color palette that I got. So I might do that for one of these streams. Miss Guesser, Eco Chest, color. Let's do color. This is like a cool green. It's like army green, but it's a little cooler than that, so I'm gonna guess evergreen. It seems a little dull for that, though. Higher percentage. It's a little dark for emerald. Jade? I don't think jade. No. I was pretty close. I still have it open. I wish I could play more than one, though. I was off by like a penny. But we're trying a bunch of random games now. And I need to guess what this color is. I'm gonna make Cascadal Unlimited. I could play that for hours. There's probably another version of that somewhere. Jade. That's a little too bright. Dark jade. That's a little closer. But it's not quite dark enough. Dark evergreen. I'm bad with names. That's not a color. That's not a name. Green. Blue green. That's a little closer. Oh no. Teal. Dark teal. Damn. That's very close, but it's a little too cool. Teal. It said dark jade was the closest, but this is a little cooler than jade. Emerald's too bright. Jade. I did dark jade. That's the closest guess, but I don't know if I agree with that. Forest green. That's a little too dark and a little too yellow. Blue, green. Jadeite? No. It's a little too bright. Dark teal looks like the closest to me. But it said it was less accurate than the jade, which I disagree with. I'm thinking in like terms of like Daniel Smith colors. Cascade, that's a little too bright. I feel like Bob Ross was here. Phthalo. Oh. Phthalo green. I don't even know if I'm spelling that right. Teal. Aqua. That's gonna be too blue. Alright, green. But that's not it. Darker voice. That looks like it. Yeah, I don't know if I like this game very much. It's kind of stupid. It's not dark turquoise. I'm good. I don't want to spend time with this. Color guesser, color game, hex code, color mini. Color guesser. What's this? There's a color. Oh lord. It's a little bright. Hex color. Ooh, if I was good at like digital art, I probably could do that. I forgot the name of that color blind game. Color arrangement test. I do like to do these tests. That's not the one. Hold on. I need to flex on how good my color vision usually is. Color test game. I forgot the name. It went viral like a few days ago. Well, not a few days ago, like a while ago. Is this it? No. I forgot the name. Fiber optic. We got Xfinity. I don't think it's fiber optic. But it's 1 gig. You guys haven't noticed any lag on stream. And it doesn't look like my frames are dropping, so that's good. I wasn't sure how it was gonna work with my internet. Color arrangement game. No, choose a different color game. I think this is the game. Although it's a little different than this. I had to choose a different color. And it gets harder. This one. This one. This one. I think it's probably fiber. Actually, yeah, since this is a different apartment than we were supposed to get, it might actually have fiber here. I mean, the neighborhood itself. Oh, damn. Try that again. The neighborhood itself that we're in is near like a park. It's actually pretty nice in that regard. Lots of nature. Unfortunately, I haven't really seen anything cool yet. Other than like that fox, which I wish I could have took a picture of, because that would have been perfect for like my story. But it was a little like 4 in the morning when we were driving through New Mexico, so I didn't think to take a picture. My aunt wants to watch the Aang movie with us. Since I'm in a different time zone, that might be a little tricky, but as long if he's available, I'll try to pop in. Damn. This is not quite the game that I was talking about. But that's sort of the gist of it. I guess and marker. There's a lot of games. Maybe we'll dedicate a stream to doing all of this. Turtle game, Doggle. Missed ammo until failure. Startle, Wildlife Sudoku. I used to be good at trivia. Hidden Memory, we didn't always have cable, like I said, but we would have the antenna. And I grew up watching like a lot of Jeopardy as a kid. Should be able to on a weekend. Yeah, sure, I should be available then. I guess we'll play some. Oh, there's Crandall. That's Food Guesser. Let's try Food Guesser. Yeah, I'm not turning off my ad block. Chicken, onion, garlic, tomatoes, chipotle peppers, chicken broth. This dish features shredded meat, typically chicken or beef, simmered in a rich and smoky tomato-based sauce. Pozole. I'm gonna guess it's Mexico. Maybe. You heard of Mecha Chameleon? I figured you'd play it. Good connections, I suck at it. I never played it before. Oh, that's great. What is Mecha Chameleon? Multiplayer casual video game. Player controls a white bipedal character playing the role of Chameleon. Oh, this is another friend swap game. Oh, I think I've seen clips about this. Make up a new friend swap has appeared. That could actually be fun. I could see the gang playing this. Although it would definitely have to be just us, because I feel like if a random joined, they would probably try to draw something stupid. But okay, I'm not signed in on here. It's only $6. I'll probably end up picking this up. Does anyone else even have this? No, it just came out. I think Poppy's plays it. Wait, this isn't my regular Steam. I'm not even logged into Steam. Hold on. I saw the new Power Oak came out. I might have to go back to it at some point. Make a Chameleon. I mean, it's only $6. I might as well pick it up. Add to cart. I don't know if anyone else does. I haven't been on Twitch in a while. It's a painting game. I mean, a short game. It could be fun. Let me put this in Discord because I don't know. You said Floppies has it. But obviously, if you want to get it, there's no pressure. But I might suggest it's in Discord. Where's the link? I'll just pop this in the Discord and see what people think. New friend slap is intro. Wake up, new friend slap. Up. Dropped. Is my Discord broken? Oh no. But yeah, it looks fun. I definitely would play it. Oh, you can play another round here. Lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber, onion, cheese, fry steak. Dish features a unique combination of flavors and textures, pairing with a bed of fresh lettuce topped with a variety of vegetables like tomatoes, cucumbers, and onions. This is part of a generous layer of French fries. Honestly, that looks kind of gross. It's putting the fries on top of a salad is gonna make them soggy. I'm not sure if this is American or not. Oh, hello, Kamaru. It's very good. I wanted to tune into your streams, but life has been hectic. But I would like, I've seen you've been doing a lot. I know you've been doing art fight stuff. Some else was playing, and she didn't have even paint herself, and someone still struggled to find her. I feel like this is European. I'm gonna say France, although I don't think that's right. Cold. United States? Really? About Pittsburgh salad. It's a regional dish from western Pennsylvania, particularly linked to the city of Pittsburgh. The salad is characterized by an inclusion of French fries, which are placed on top of the salad, adding a hearty twist. It consists of mixed greens, such as iceberg or romaine lettuce, topped with vegetables with tomatoes and cucumbers. Protein is grilled chicken or steak. Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. Origins of Pittsburgh salad are not documented, but it's emerged as a popular local cuisine in the late 20th century. The tradition of adding French fries to various dishes, including sandwich, is a notable aspect of Pittsburgh culinary culture. Due to the city's blue-collar heritage, where hearty, filling foods were favored by steel workers. You guys can make food with such poor presentation. You just be throwing shit together. Hey, now, I don't think that's fair. Texas has like a lot of flaws, but like it has really good food. I'm gonna miss that sushi place I used to go to. I've been trying to tag a lot. I don't know how some people do like 10 drawings a day. I put my OCs on Art Fight, but I'm just a spectator. I swear, I would have joined Art Fight if my life wasn't crumbling. Whenever Art Fight comes around, I'm always usually super busy, which is sad. And now it's a little too late for me to join. But maybe next year. I'll join. Ooh. Flour, sugar, eggs, butter, vanilla, chocolate, cocoa powder, milk. I don't really do ingredients. That looks good. This dish is a rich, multi-layered dessert featuring thin layers of sponge cake, alternated with chocolate buttercream. It's topped with a distinctive caramel glaze, adding a crispy, sugary finish. Edges are traditionally decorated with buttercream or nuts, enhancing attention to design. Having a blend of textures and flavors, this dessert offers a scrumptious treat for special occasions. There's literally a stamp on this dessert, so I think it's pretty easy to say what country it's from. Dobos torch. Looks good. It's a Hungarian sponge cake. It's named after its inventor, a prominent Hungarian confectioner. It consists of multiple thin layers of sponge cake with chocolate buttercream. Yeah, it says Budapest. This is an interesting game. I might play this more. But Scrandle is where it's at. Also, I need to bookmark this site so I can come back. There might be some cool things on here. I gotta check out the anthropology game. I do like art history, so let's try this. Where in the world and when does this human artifact belong? Each day, 10 objects. Guess where and when each was made, and see how you ranked against everyone else who played today. We would love this. Guess where this object was made and when. feel like it's Mesoamerican clay. Well, ceramic, not clay. I mean, I guess it sort of is clay. We watched the National Treasure movies the other day. They're still fun. I miss that era of movies. Look, I have to complain because, like, I like horror. I like horror a lot. But I feel like it's sort of dominating, like, everything. I feel like I'm pretty wrong here. I feel like it's somewhere around here. And probably somewhere around here. It's probably wrong. Oh! I was pretty damn close. Just the area was wrong and the time was wrong. But as an art history nerd, I gotta live up to my street cred here. He's still the Declaration of Independence. Like, there's no whimsy. Everything is just horror. I mean, I guess Hail Mary was whimsy. I actually watched it. Although I was kind of tired, so I'm probably gonna have to watch it again. But from what I remember, it was interesting. Guess where this pen was made? Metal. Glass. I'm gonna guess this is like Middle Eastern. It could be in like Mesopotamian. I've seen the Mummy with you. I haven't seen it. Ooh, that could be fun. I love the Mummy. I love the first two movies. The third one kind of sucks. The fourth one's okay. Well, I don't want to say it sucks, but I don't think it's as good as the first two. But the first is my favorite by far. It's one of my favorite movies. There's no good adventure movies. I feel like this might be wrong, but I'm gonna go around here. I'm gonna go around here. Oh, I was wrong. I was very wrong. Things dark or just too ironic. Like, I can appreciate a good shitpost, but if every movie's trying to do it, it's just not interesting. And not to mention, people don't believe in good color grading anymore, so even if a movie's set at night, I can't see it. Hail Mary slaps. Yeah, I need to rewatch it. I remember liking it. This looks like Greece. Like terracotta. It might be Italy. I'm gonna say probably around here. Damn. Oh, this is Middle Eastern. There's a bunch of different pages. Okay, this game's actually really cool. I need to log in. I'm thinking it might be like Persian. But this makes me want to study art history more. Like, I do it for like videos, but there's a lot that I need to learn. Ink, opaque watercolor, and gold on paper. Binding leather. I guess a bit of a nerd thing. What we believe to be watercolor paint actually started in Afghanistan. I don't think it was called water paint, but it would be the precursor to it would become watercolor paint. Basically, they just took dye and then they added water, which is pretty much what watercolors is. If I'm mistaken, if it's Islamic art, it's probably after 600 CE. So I'm gonna guess it's probably around here. Oh, it's a little bit more recent than that. See a full description. This text of books. The text of this book is a series of moralizing poems on the merits of aesthetic life, each of which were illustrated. This painting illustrates the parable of a recluse who accepts bread from an infidel, depicted as an English monarch, and is traded by a dog. Skillful words in the margin of the page compete for attention with this witty illustration. Another painting illustrates this poem, shows the recluse praying in nature. Third painting accompanies a poem on the regrets of life spent learning useless information. The artist has shown a school where only sciences are taught. Teachers dozing, meditating, and drinking. It's actually pretty cool. Whoever put this together, that's really cool. Ivory. Walrus. Well, that's gotta be like Canada or Alaska. As far as time, I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's probably a bit newer. Well, when I say newer, like probably within the last 1,000 years or so. But those are Inuit markings, so it's probably somewhere around here. I'm probably gonna lean more towards this. Well, I was in the right spot but the wrong time. This is really fascinating. Guess where this pin was made. Terracotta. This feels kind of pretty old. I'm still thinking Mediterranean, probably. Because of the terracotta. I'm gonna guess maybe more here. I know you said there's a horror oversaturation, but I saw Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. It's awesome. Yeah, I need to check that out. I actually am kind of curious about the Backrooms movie. Didn't get to go see it. Low-key might go on my birthday, maybe. I haven't been to the movies in a while. Hints. Now we get hints. I didn't even see them. I think that I'd rather see the time. That's in 2000 CE. So I'm gonna put it here. I think it's... I'm gonna go with my guess here. Oh. Central Asia. Oh yeah, you have the wrong time. I'm vintage. I do a reaction video to the Backrooms movie. Copper alloy. I'm thinking maybe Asia. South Asia. Yes. Well, if it's art history, I shouldn't get banned for that. I think if it's artistic nudity, I think it's fine for Twitch. Because I didn't think about that before I played this game. It should be fine. I'm probably gonna get copyright struck because my regular playlist is playing and I don't want to change it. Wait, more. The Deacon and Tamil Nadu are strongholds of the... I can't pronounce that. The Skyclad. For those who go naked, Jainism prospered in the south. attracting patronage from Hanjian and other rulers through the first millennia. Most images from that region depict Jinas as committed renunciants, unencumbered by material possessions. Image of, I can't pronounce that, in an austerity meditation, body abandonment posture are among the most understated and beautiful of the period, embody the essence of the doctrine of renunciation of the material world. Well, we're almost done here, so I'm gonna keep going. It seems Mesoamerica as well. It could also be African, too. Also, this feels like something that your grandparents would have in their house. I'm gonna guess the hint. Oceania, okay. It reminds me of those sculptures that you would have at your grandma's parents' house that's on the glass display that you probably shouldn't touch or else something bad's gonna happen, so Polynesia. Or Oceania. The fact that it's wood, it makes me think it's not super old. Unless they found a way to preserve it. But I'm probably wrong here. Okay. Ivory. I'd say that's pretty cool. I don't have any more hints, unfortunately. Well, it's kind of hard to see what it is. It's ivory. Media audit shows. I'm not doing so well here. Something like this might also be African. It's ivory, so there's only so many places where it's easily, like, well, I don't want to say easy, but it just more makes sense that it would be. This is really cool, though. At its origins, the centralized state of Benin was founded by Edo-speaking people. The account by official court historians and descriptions, provided by visitors, evoked a vibrant cultural center, continually redefined by its leadership. Through shifting internal and external power dynamics, in an order of tradition, Edo chiefs are reputed to have reached out to the leader of neighboring Ife to establish a new divinely sanctioned royal dynasty. An investiture of Benin rulers to the title of Obas is conferred upon them at once a role of chief priests, officiating in important religious ceremonies and presiding over an elaborate structure of palace officials. During the 15th century reign, Benin's army were formed and the fortification of its capital with a massive wall undertaken. In parallel, delegations of Portuguese traders sought to secure, well, traders is a very sanitized word. They were slavers. At its height in the 1500s, Benin's authority extended to the Niger Delta in the east and the coastal lagoon of Lagos to the west. Major exports of pepper, textiles, and ivory were exchanged. Hello, Tui. Its major exports of pepper, textiles, and ivory were exchanged for copious quantities of import metals. This access to an influx of brass led to an explosion of creativity by court artists, which transformed it into works for the palace, ranging from ancestral portraits. That's a lot of reading. Ranging from ancestral portraits positioned on royal altars to decorative plaques depicting the Oba, courtiers, and foreign interlocutors. From the earliest exchanges, those Europeans commissioned ivory artifacts from Edo carvers for princely collections. Despite the demands of the Atlantic Strait trade, they limited their participation to selling prisoners of war to the Portuguese. Sure. Historians have suggested that this only changed during the 18th century when an escalation of contests among regional polities created demand for excess of European firearms. During a later period, instability engendered by disputes over succession and civil war was further fueled through the exchange of captives. This is pretty much talking about how it ended up in a match. Spoiler alert, I think it was the one. Which is unfortunately a front for a lot of artifacts that are in art museums. Which is cool, sad, because I want to go to art museums, but they're the kingpin of art theft. If you're really thinking about it. Archaeology model. I want to make more VTuber models too. I said I wanted to make a witch. Oh, look at the catch. Also, Twee, I think I found an anthropology game that you might enjoy. And there's another Friend Slap game that you guys might enjoy that I put in Discord. I know if you're more of a geology person, but I think there's geology games on here as well. The Friend Slap one, and it looks good. Yeah, that could be fun to play. Just let me know when. No pressure, of course. This is pretty cool. I gotta say though, I like the cat. It looks like a drum. Wood skin. I'm getting Central Asia here. Or Russia. Schedule's open. I usually have to schedule around other people's schedules. Well, I don't think you were in chat earlier, but since I'm an hour, I'm only an hour ahead of you, so that might help in trying to figure out when to do stuff. True, yeah. I'm an hour behind Teapot and an hour ahead of you. But I probably won't start. I'll probably start around the same time that I started today. I was a little late because I was fixing OBS. And I still wasn't able to fix everything that I wanted. But I just didn't want to delay going live, so. It's probably wrong. Oh, this is Native American. Frame drums of single or double heads are found throughout the Americas, often decorated with symbols whose meanings is familiar to the larger community, but some emblems are known only to the owner. Here the birds with the lightning arrow suggested the thunderbird. Well, the other one looks like a cat. But that's pretty cool. Like, I want my story to sort of have, like, anthropology in it as far as talking about, like, different horror stories. I know I sucked here. Top 71%? Honestly, that's not bad. For my first time, I think that's fine. But I gotta make a habit of playing this because this is really cool. This is a Lakota tribe. Oh, it says Sioux or Dakota. Late 19th century. It's pretty interesting. Oh yeah, they have a ton of games on here. I know there's science games too. Geography and... Oh yeah, they do have geo games on here. Statal, Time Guesser, Travel Guesser, Treasure Guesser, Worldle. Oh, they have ones for like TV stuff too. Any Guesser. Okay, this is actually a pretty cool site. They have games for LinkedIn. Am I the asshole guesser? Battle. Postal. The guest verse. Yes. The name Killjoy stayed for Gale, the Ghost Princess. Yeah, those look fun. I gotta play one round of Ski Randall before I end today. Now, where is it? I think it's at the top. Oh, there it is. We gotta look at British food at least once. And I ruined my streak because I haven't streamed in 3 weeks. Hey, Pomni. Okay, let's do the daily here. What the hell? Triple Korean corn dog, hot dog, mozzarella in ube batter, fried in panko, dusted with ube, sweet and spicy honey. Yeah, I don't know about that. I like ube. I like mozzarella, but I don't think I want them together. Next to that, we have a sad-looking pizza with a beer. There's no price on here. I guess I'll go for the pizza. I mean, it's not exactly impressive, but it comes with a drink. And at least I know what it is. You're better scrambled than I am. Oh wait, I forgot. This one doesn't have the percentage on here. Ooh, donuts. Or a hot dog. I got a bit of the sweet tooth. I'm going with a donut here. Those look good. Chicken tacos, steak and ale, tasty. Those tacos are looking a little bland for me. The nut tacos. What am I watching on the left? Honestly, neither of these look good. I guess I would probably go for the tacos. I'm not really sure the goal of this game. Is it to pick what's the better deal or pick what you want to eat? Because I usually go with the better deal. Hot wiener with an IPA. Looks like a chili dog. Insert sonic choke here. Next is a fire dog. Jalapeno cheddar sausage, cheddar sauce, hard tomato pepper relish, flaming hot tortilla strips. I do tend to like spicy food. I would probably go with this, but I could see people picking the other one because it comes with a drink. Not enough chili with that pale ass color. I'm going with the fire dog. Foot long sausage roll, double cheeseburger. Oh yeah, brother. And roll looks terrible. I'm going with a burger. I'm a silly American. Oh. Another sad-looking cheeseburger. Or a bottle of water for $4, which is honestly pretty accurate. Given concession prices. Buying food at a stadium is a scam. Don't do it. I mean, I guess I'd rather go for the burger. I think $4 for one bottle of water is pretty high. Chicken tenders and chips with garlic and Parmesan sauce. Or pies. Scotch pie, macaroni pie, donor pie, price for one. The chicken doesn't look bad, but I think they put too much sauce on it. Like, let me dip. Don't put it on for me. I'm a big girl. I can dip my own tendies. It's too much sauce. I like garlic and Parmesan, but it's a little too much. But I still probably would eat the chicken anyways. So I guess it's more about what you eat as opposed to it being a better deal. $1 hot dog. That looks like a pale finger. Or a hot dog with ketchup and mustard. I mean, the $1 hot dog doesn't have anything on it. And it also looks like it isn't cooked. I'm guessing I'll go with this one, you know, it's kind of high. Boneless fried chicken. Oh, it's Korean fried chicken, so it's probably really spicy. Versus pie and peas. Well, I'd go for the Korean chicken. Bowl pit burger with chips. Jerk chicken and rice. Where's the rice? And also, why does it look like that? Also, the cheese on the burger doesn't look melted. And the fries are unseasoned too. Like someone from the who has that heritage, the chicken doesn't look too good. Alright, looks like someone had Tokyo on the butt. Rice, come on, check. I'd probably go with the burger. And jerk chicken does not look that good. Croissant, turkey, lettuce, tomato, cheese, and mayo. Double smash burger. Now, honestly, the croissant looks good. It depends on what cheese they used in it. If it's Swiss, then that would be really good. But I know most people are gonna pick the burger because it's a burger. But honestly, both seem good. I would probably go with the croissant, but I think people are gonna choose the burger. I'm gonna check on a bun. It just says cheese. Yeah, if I eat that, that would kill me. But, yep. The croissant doesn't look half bad. I had a perfect score. Fine. Let's do one more. Oh. Oh wait, did they change it? Just noticed that called random. Give you a random game. Okay, let's just go. We'll do one more. Jambalaya with cheese pudding, egg rolls, and a beer, or churros. Damn, that's rough. They both look good. Although, boudin egg rolls is a little weird. But I've seen it before, so it's not completely out there. But the churros also look really good. But you're getting a full meal for like $10, which is actually pretty good these days. But jambalaya can be a little tricky to get right. But it's Louisiana, so I have a little faith that it's good. I'll watch how you still play these idle games. It's really funny to see how invested he gets. I mean, it's serious business. Jambalaya is amazing. I make a damn good one. I'm probably gonna make one at some point this week, so I'll make sure to take pictures. Oh, damn. People wanted the churros. I can't blame them. It looks good. Chicken wings and chips. Sausage and red Leicester roll. Honestly, they both look disgusting. Pictures, please. Like, it's not gonna be anything fancy. But I'll take pictures. I haven't had it in a while. Sausage on a stick. Loaded fries. People put way too much sauce on steaks. Also, I don't know what the sausage is made out of. That scares me, chat. Field in the background. Most of these are in soccer stadiums. They had some pictures from the World Cup. I think there's chicken in there, but also green onions and some mystery sauce and probably jalapenos. I don't trust the mystery 10-cent sausage, so I guess I'll go with the fries here. Torta. Ooh, that actually looks good. Cheesy chips. I'm going with the torta, man. And it comes with a taco, too. This would end me. More loaded fries. Lamb gyros snack pack. Sharing box. 2 burgers, 2 pies, chicken strips, cheese bites, mozzarella strips, 2 drinks, and a program. I'm not British, so I don't know what a program means. Also, they both look good, but I have to say the sharing box seems like a decent deal. It actually doesn't look half bad, I guess. I'm going with this. Oh man. Cheesy chips. Well, if you're gonna put cheese on the chips, you at least need to melt it first, man. If it's not melted, then what's the point? I don't like pickles, but I'm going with the burger. Next, like the hell on the left. Love for fries. Hot dog. Kreischer Schmarrn. I don't know what that is. Kreischer Schmarrn. Food. What is it? Oh, it's a dessert. It's a lightly sweetened pancake that takes its name. It's a shredded pancake that's served as dessert or lunch. They sort of look a little bit like beignets, although it's looks more cakey than like a donut. Triple sandwich. I've been there. I guess I'll go with this. Pizza and a beer. That's a sad looking pizza. Popcorn chicken and waffle fries. Ooh. That's more my speed. Waffle cooked fries. Yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer here. That loaded fries. Brother, I can't even see the fries. Nice high school pizza. Duck fries. I don't see the fries. I see everything else. Chips and fish and chips. Like, if I'm at a game, I don't want to make a mess. Because I gotta sit there for, like, hours and, like, what am I supposed to do then? The loaded fries look really good, but I love both of these. Look like I took a lot on the fries already. Fingers and chips are bigger food. I guess I'd go with the loaded fries. Burritos. Pulled pork sandwich. But what's in the burritos? That really is the determining factor here. I can't really tell in this picture. I'm guessing it looks like beef. I don't think it's chicken. Not a burrito fan. I go back and forth. I don't eat them very often. It just depends. Here's wrapped in foil. I think I'd go with the burritos. I've been live for almost 3 hours. Is there anybody live that we follow? Is anyone looking for a raid? But yeah, this has been a really good stream. I wasn't really sure what to expect. I'd say it's a pretty good welcome back. Unfortunately, I'm not able to commit as much to stuff, but we should do some fun stuff, even if we just yap like we did today. That was fun. Camstar's live. Let's go read Camstar. I haven't rated them before. My schedule's janky. A little bit. I want to get used to streaming again before I commit to stuff. But I'm thinking we might do another, like, Magma Canvas or something in the weekend. Or we might try to play that new Friend Slap game that we looked at. Here's my self out of YouTube video essay rabbit hole to be here. Aw, well, thank you for that. That life has somewhat slowed down for you. Yeah, I'm glad. I think I should probably have more of a schedule by August. At least that's the plan, unless something crazy happens. But yeah, let's go read Campstar. I don't think I've rated them before. And I should be back Tuesday, probably. We might do some art. But, yeah, we're gonna send the raid through, and I should be back Tuesday. I never raided them before, and they seem really nice. We went through 3, so collabs are being planned. Well, I don't think I'll have Baldur's Gate, so we'll see. We still got plenty of time. But yeah, I'm gonna send the read through. It was nice chatting with y'all. I'm glad to be back to streaming. Until then, I'll see y'all later.
Oh my god, Aya! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh my god, everyone coming in at the end! Oh my gosh. Jump. I assume you mean them, Twee. But let me get you a shout out. You are not allowed to end, evidently. Oh, you're playing Hytale. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Well, hello, Zella. Hello, Twee. And of course, hello, Aya. Welcome on in, everyone. For anyone who doesn't know me, I am Campstar28. I am a non-binary B&G tuber playing a variety of games, and a lot of those times, those games are randomizers, such as today. We were playing, holy shit, Twee, thank you so much for becoming my starshine. Well, wasn't even following. No, I don't care. How was I not following you? I don't know, I guess, I mean, to be honest, have I seen